Yes, in this class we are going to talk about some important tables in SAP. So let's go. The tree code used for to execute the tables is SE16, which is SE16 or SE16N. So let's type /n SE16. Okay. We are going to talk about some important tables. For example, we are going to talk about US RO2. The tables are very important because it contains certain information about the users or the roles, about the client. So you should know what are the different tables and what kind of information these tables contain. So let's go and execute US RO2 R02. Okay. So over here we get like the client, the users, the initial password, the valid through, or you can go over here and look from here to what kind of list you are looking for. So for example, like these are the information you are going to find out from this table: client, user, initial password, what is like valid from, valid through, user type, user group, all these informations. Whenever you want to select whenever you want to select what are the fields you want to see in the table, it's always a good practice that like you deselect all and then start selecting manually, that like you want client, you want username, and you want last logon date, that like this one, last logon time, stuff like that. See, then now the table got shorter, and like now you have like this one. If you want to download this file, you can also download this file from here. Edit, go to download, go to spreadsheet, and go hit continue. So you want to just name it like USR02. Okay, generate, and then let's go to file, open, and it's always in the C file. So let's go C file, user, non documents, SAP USR02. Okay. Yes. Don't worry about this. Just hit finish button, and you will come over here, and all these values are downloaded for you. So now it's up to you that like what are the values you want to keep and what are the values you don't want to keep. For example, if I don't want to keep like this value, I just delete this value. Okay. And now like I don't want to keep like these four rows. Okay. And then like I don't want to keep these two rows, like these two columns. Delete this one, delete these two columns. Okay, delete this column too. And then what you do is that's what you get. And that's what we have now, all the user, whatever the users are, and whatever what's their last logon date and last logon time. Yes. Okay. From this one you can find out that like, okay, this user last logon is like maybe like 6 months before, so you can either delete or lock the user, okay, by talking to the functional lead. The next table we are going to talk about is agr underscore define. Okay, so let's take agr underscore define, agr underscore define. Hit this button, hit execute. So let's see what kind of information this table gives you. This table gives you uh, client ID, role. See, like over here it says role, over here it says role again. So this is the role, this is the role, right? So why there are like two roles? So we are going to find out why there are like two roles. But like over here it says like parent agr. Agr means basically like role, and over here it says like AGR name. So whichever comes first, it means like if this one is like AGR name and this one is like parent AGR, but like I'll tell you that like how you can find out too. So basically like this table is very important if you are looking for the relation, whether it's a master or child role, whether this role has a master role or not, or whether this role is a child role and the other one is the master role. Or you are going to find out that like maybe you are thinking that like maybe this role is the parent and this role is the child role, but you can either change the labels, like these field labels too. So let's see, let's change the labels, and like you are going to find out, come over here, settings, user parameters, see over here like field label and field names, hit like field name, and it will tell you now AGR name and parent AGR. Means like now over here this is the role, it doesn't have a parent role. So let's see, let's find out, like it says only 500 entries. Okay, ready, now execute, and let's see whether they have any parent role or not. Oops, here we go. There we go. So let's copy one role. This is the parent role, right? So like let's copy this one, and we'll go like in the PFCG and we'll check like whether this has the kid role or not. Okay. So this is PFCG, right? Yes. And display with this hierarchy button. So once you hit like this inheritance hierarchy, first of all it doesn't say anything derived from. So now we have to find out whether it's a parent role or not. Like hit this button, it will tell you exactly. See like this role over here, it has like three hanging kid roles. So it means this is the master role and it has three hanging kid roles. Now let's go to the table, go back to the table. This is the master role, this is the master role, same master role, same master role, and three hanging three roles which are the kid role. So AGR underscore define basically tells you, it's very helpful to find out whether like the relationship between these two, between the roles. The other we are going, the next table we are going to see is AGR underscore users. In AGR underscore users, whenever like you have like names like this or like levels like this, just change it to the field. Go to the settings, go to the user parameters and change it to field level. Okay, it will show you, and then you have a pretty much good understanding that like this is the role, this is the user, this is the start date of the user, and this is the end date of the user. You can go and check in SU01 whether this is the start date of the user or the role, stuff like that, date and time, all these things. Okay, so this is the this is one is AGR underscore users, USERS. Okay, the next one we are going to look is AGR underscore 1252. In AGR underscore 1252, it will give you the roles and the information about the org levels and org values. Basically, like the org values, what kind of org values you have it. For example, like if somebody wants to find out like can we find out like all the roles which has the org value, for example 2000. You come over here, you download this table, just delete all the useless information and just keep like all the org value, all the roles which has like org value in this section, which is like 1000 or 2000, or like which has the range like from 1000 to 2000. So like these are the two values which gives you the range, low value and high value. Okay, so AGR underscore 12 gives you the role and gives you the information about the org value. Otherwise you can also check from here to use a format list, format list, and then you can also check from there too. Alright, now let's go back to AGR 1251. Okay, we are going to find out AGR 1251, and this one tells you about the authorization fields and values. Okay, what are their fields and what are their values, whether like they have like the change capacity or not, like or display capacity. So you can find out from here, and you can select all these values, and you can take out all the values which if you are looking for any role, there are like all these rows, and you're trying to find out whether all these rows have the change capacity or not. So you go in the PFCG and find out like which number defines what. For example, 01, 02, 03, 04. What are these numbers? I want you to do that by yourself. I know anybody knows, like once you start looking the fields. So after that, like you just download these tables, and you were like, what you have to do is like you have to delete all unnecessary rows, and just keep all the rows which has like 01 or 03 or 02 depending on the requirements. Okay, so let's go back and check T triple zero. T triple zero. Over here, T triple zero is not for security, but it's a good practice for that. Like if you want to check all this, T triple zero is for client, how many clients you have, what are the name of the client, in which city, standard currency, stuff like that, whether like the cat script is allowed or not, stuff like that. Okay, so if you like my class, please give me a call at 630-336-5978 for the upcoming classes. I hope to hear you guys soon. Thank you.